This is Tony Hendrick with Painting Spirit, and today I'm going to talk about feeling for it. Yesterday, well, let's back up. Over the holidays, I had someone share with me that there's this thing called Instagram TV, and you can actually post longer videos like this on there. And so I got it in my mind that, well, that sounds cool. I've got these daily videos that I'm doing, and I could put them on Instagram. So yesterday I got inspired to look into it and decided to play around with my intro that I had made earlier last year for it, and go into iMovie and figure out how to edit the beginning so it kind of fits on Instagram. Well, that, turned into pretty much a full day project. And finally got it kind of figured out and posted yesterday. First one on Instagram. I have had an Instagram account, and I rarely get on Instagram, and I've wanted to, just because I know it's another format that's fun to share with other people and that sort of thing. So anyway, I went through all that yesterday, and it kind of got me into, a little more of a serious mode around these painting spirit videos that I'm doing. And because, you gotta put in, you don't have to, but decided to put in a description for it. And anyway, it just made it into something that was very formal to me. And I got up this morning thinking about the subject I was going to talk about today, and it was tough. It was difficult. One of the subjects I was going to talk about is painting yourself into a corner, because that's the way I felt this morning. I felt like, oh geez, I'm going to do a full year of these daily, and what subject am I going to pick every day? And feel like I'm just painting myself into a corner. So maybe that's the subject I should talk about. And that really didn't feel very good, so decided to just practice my Tai Chi, and kept thinking about what am I going to talk about, and maybe I should talk about goals and canceling goals, and maybe I should And finally, I just said, why don't you just chill out, Tony? Feel into it. Guess what? That's my subject today. Feel for it. So I think it actually can apply pretty well with painting. I'm sure a lot of painters experience that when they're painting. Where am I going with this? What am I doing? What's the purpose of this? And really what I find for myself is if I can get myself into that place, and I was pretty much that was kind of the point of my subject yesterday, which was couch stretch, but maybe it was a little less direct than what I'm talking about today. My mom posted something saying something literally about laying on a couch or stretching on a couch. It's really not what the point was that I was getting at. I was getting at that there's this inner knowing that comes through our ability to feel for stuff. And what what is the whole point of, let's back up here. I'm kind of getting into my head a little bit here. Pull myself out of it, get back into what it was that I was talking about, feeling for it. And kind of feeling for this painting right now. It's a little different than the way that I usually come at these paintings, because I think what I'm doing right now is feeling for it. Just gonna let it just gradually get there. Anyway, so I was thinking about these videos, because yesterday I was getting this Instagram thing going, and I think that's why I felt the way I felt this morning, because I just made it so big, and it's really not why I'm doing it. For one thing, I know I'm not going to continue on. One of the subjects I was thinking, why don't you talk about commitment? Well, do I really know a whole lot about commitment? I guess I've committed myself to doing these daily. What am I going to teach people about commitment? It's one of those things, one of those subjects that just brings up a lot of anxiety for me. I'm going to commit, although I've committed to things. But how have I kept my commitments? It's because I've found something enjoyable in it. And really, what is it that I am looking for with doing these daily painting sessions? Is it to bestow my wisdom from years of painting, all the knowledge that I have, or is it something else? Because really, painting, you're not going to get anything out of what I'm saying necessarily when it comes to painting. Because what you get out of it is what what the saying is, what you put into it. But it's more, you get your brushes out and you start painting, and then, you learn. It's as simple as that. And so is it my years of experience? Well, you've got plenty of life experience yourself. And I think there's plenty of stuff on the internet about information about this, information about that. Is that really what I want to get into? No. So what is it? Well, I think it's just having a friend to paint with. That feels good to me. Love going out and painting with others. And I'm not going to be doing that this winter because I probably wouldn't be able to recruit many people to go out painting in the cold. It's not something I actually really want to do myself, even though I've been playing around with this Wim Hof method, exposing myself to cold showers and that sort of thing. No, it really is about sharing with others. And the only thing that really anybody really wants. It's just to be real, be themselves. Have fun with each other. Maybe that's the lesson we've been learning this past year. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to look forward to with these videos, is just friendship. Be myself. Share this special 15 minutes a day and see what comes up. Today it's feeling for it, and that's what I'm doing with this painting, just kind of feeling my way through it. Usually I try and make these paintings a little more bold, so they're exciting to watch. Not sure how exciting this one's going to be because I'm just kind of diddling around with it. But, you know, one of the things with feeling for it is you're going to find new ways of doing things. Commitment doesn't necessarily mean it's got to be the same every time. So, here we are, painting in a little bit of a different way. Looks like we're getting close to the end. So, that's what my focus for this year will be with these, is friendship. You can join me. I'll be here every day. That's the commitment I've made. Unless it changes, I will be here every day. I'm glad I made that commitment because this morning, if I hadn't have had that commitment I made to myself with these, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. And probably wouldn't have found the deeper part that I'm really looking for with these, which is that friendship with you. Giving you somebody to paint with. So, if you want to join me, get out your own brushes, and I'll see you on Instagram and Facebook. And I'll probably, since I'm making these for Instagram, I'll probably get back into my YouTube channel and put them there too. So, we'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock.